All right, y'all. You know what time it is. It's your boy Brian Forbes in the building. Inside stepping. Listen to me. Inside stepping. Y'all know I'm crazy. I got my shows mixed up. The Black Factor, y'all. It's Wednesday. We do the Black Factor on Wednesday. Y'all know it's been a long weekend. You know, we did the stepping thing in Vegas all weekend. So, we was out there kind of, just busy, busy, busy. We was doing our thing, y'all. But it's all good because the Black Factor's in the building. Of course, y'all know how we do it here at the Black Factor. We talk about all things black. Let me welcome the Oh So Smooth Radio family. Thank you for checking in. Tonight, y'all, we're going to love this show. We're going to talk about entrepreneurship. We're going to talk about how black folks get down with business. And I want to, show y'all some things, man, that I think is going to be real interesting. I think you're going to enjoy. And I got a special guest that's going to blow y'all away. It's going to trip you out. But the man's product, off the chain. Y'all going to love this. Okay, so before I get started, let me just say that history was made on yesterday when the killers of Ahmaud Arbery also received their guilty verdicts for the killing of Ahmaud Arbery in the federal court. They'd already received their situations in the y'all give me 1 second. Take received their situations, their convictions in the state court. So they got to do their state time. Now they got to do federal time. They haven't been sentenced yet, but who knows what's going on with that. All I can say is that it's a history-making moment. Call this number back for me, please. It's a history-making moment, and find out what he wants in America. And it's about time that justice is being served to some degree and on some level in regard to what's happening with black folks in America. But with that, like many things in America, we happen to know for a fact that in America, black folks have created, invented, and made large strides in the creation and carrying of this country. Without whom, America wouldn't be what it is. Let's just keep it 100. We already know this. But tonight, we're going to highlight some black entrepreneurs that are in this country that are doing major things and, making, bringing big numbers. So we're going to talk about a whole lot of that and get this thing going and make it do what it do. So with that said, y'all, I want to introduce to you, and y'all going to think this is a typo. Y'all going to think I'm crazy. It's okay. Y'all can think that. But I want to introduce to you my man, way out there on the West Coast, out in California, Brian Forbes. Welcome, Brian Forbes. How you doing today, sir? My man. Okay, I'm going to say this again. Look, I'm going to say this again for my audience because they're going to think I'm crazy. Y'all heard it right. Tonight on the show, we have a gentleman by the name of Brian Forbes. Brian Forbes, and I don't know if you can, if you notice the background of his shot. Do y'all see all them hats back there? This man right here is the Mad Hatter. Do they call you stuff like that, man? Seriously. Do people say stuff like that to you?
I am the Black Hatter. The Black Hatter.
I like that. Now, I love that. The Black Hatter. That's what. So, Brian, man, it's kind of it's tripped out, to be talking to you and calling you Brian Forbes because I'm Brian Forbes and you're Brian Forbes. And I want to tell my audience right quick. Look, I'm getting question marks already in my feed. They're like, "Wait, what?" I want to tell my audience right quick, y'all. Here's a little funny little thing, and it's funny how I ran across my man. One day, my wife was looking through Facebook, and I guess she must have typed my name in or something. I don't even know how it happened. And she ran across Brian Forbes. So when she ran across Brian Forbes, she goes and looks on his page. Well, I'm going to just tell y'all like this. My man, one of them smooth California cats, which of course, when you see a dude like this, you okay, my man got some flavor. That's what's up. So she started flipping through his page, found out this dude is a hatter, the Black Hatter. And the man makes some cold hats. But then one day, I guess my wife reached out to him, so he called me up. He said, he hit me on Messenger. He said, "Hey man, you Brian Forbes, huh?" I said, "Yeah, hey man, how am I calling myself?" He said, "No, no, I'm Brian Forbes too." Now, here's the even crazier part. Y'all, now check this out. My birthday is September 15th, 1965. His birthday is September 14th, 1964. Now, if that ain't the strangest damn thing, don't ask me how, don't ask me why. Great dude, makes some badass hats. Y'all don't even understand. Anyway, so B, I'm curious, man. I gotta know, because one of my buddies actually, father was a hat maker back in the day. But I gotta know, man. What? How did you get into making hats? What prompted you to start making hats, man? That's an unusual trade, especially today. I mean, it was a time when because it's a dying trade, is it not?
Oh, most certainly, most certainly a dying trade. Um, I was in a little transition, I guess you could call it. Back in the '90s, the style of dress for the urban black man was more or less a baggy denim suit or a baggy style suit. Um, Coming up in the years, my style started to change a little bit, and I started going to more of a slim fit of dress, and I wanted to implement some hats, and I just couldn't find what was appealing to me, to fit right and my to fit my style. And I had a few hats made, and I just couldn't find what I wanted to match for me. So I just, I was sitting one day and I was like, man, I could do this. So I just put my hand to it and I
Hey, that's
started
that's the
trying to
Virgo
make
in you,
it,
bruh. That's that Virgo
you know,
action right there.
man, and I tried it. I tried a little more, and then people started liking it. And that just gave me like gas on a fire, So I just kept doing it, kept doing it, kept doing it. So, and I look back now, it's been almost 4 years. Man, I love it. Like, mm, I eat, sleep, and drink this now. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, but I understand because myself being somewhat of a, everybody who knows me knows I'm an entrepreneur, man. I get out for mine. So the crazy thing though is that, here it is. It's first of all, it's crazy to meet somebody who has the same name as you. Let me just start there. Uh, then it's even crazier when you meet somebody who has that entrepreneurial drive and that entrepreneurial spirit and that creativity because nowadays, man, it's difficult to just when you see people, especially in today's society, the way everything kind of rolls, people don't take the time out and just use the skills and the abilities or even have the curiosity or the to be able to fill a need like that and just kind of jump in there and do it, you know what I mean? So
Hmm.
I think that it's impressive that somebody like yourself, you feel, you see a need and you just fill it and you just get out there, and that's kind of how I am. And we're kind of kindred in a lot of ways, obviously, because
Hmm.
like for example, you and I have discussed in the past my jewelry, and I very much was in the same way. It's very difficult for men to find the type of jewelry, the masculine kind of stuff that you really want outside of just kind of rocking some diamonds or some gold ring you got somewhere. I wear, I like to use the big stones and the big settings. And I think, because I wasn't able to find what I wanted, I did the exact same thing. I jumped out there and I started making my own. And I think
Hmm.
if more of us did those sorts of things and filled those niches, I mean, shit, man, we would be a power. Well, we are a powerhouse, but I mean, we would really, really, really cater to our people in a much stronger way, I think.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. We all have the ability to create. It's just you got to try and see what you can do. A lot of people say, I can't do that. Have you tried? Have you tried? You know, you can't fail if you don't try.
man, it's funny you say that because I'm very You know how you have, and I know you had this before. You know how you have people that when you get ready to try and do something in life, or you have a drive to create or a drive to build, and you have those people in your ear and those people in the background, and they're going, "Yeah, man, well, why you want to do that? Or you can't do that, or you can't do this." Let me say this for all entrepreneurs and all creative people in the world that are out there that may want to try something but are too afraid because they're afraid of people. They think that failure is actually a thing. Failure doesn't exist. Let me just start right there.
Hmm.
Failure is not failure, it is your attempts at a goal that you may not reach the first time. It doesn't mean stop. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. What matters is how many times you get up. And the fact is, you have obstacles that get put in front of you. You can either use them as stepping stones or you can trip over them. That's up to you. You decide how you want to operate in that. But when people tell me stuff like, "Oh, you can't do that," no, you ain't gonna be able to do that. You know how I shut them up? I ask them, "Okay, so when you tried that, how did it work? Tell me what happened when you did it, so that if you could tell me by your mistakes or what it didn't work for you, then maybe I can make it better." And of course, that shuts them down because they never tried it.
Right.
That stops all of that. And like you said, nothing beats a failure but a try. You got to try. Without trying, you have nothing. You have nothing to stand on. So yeah, I agree with that 100%. Um, I'm gonna right quick. I'm gonna throw up a couple of your shots right here so that everybody can kind of see it. Because I was looking at that piece you just put up, man. That's a bad joker there. That's a bad joker there. I like that. With the white polka dots on the bottom. All right,
Oh,
y'all.
that black Marshall.
Yeah, man. Are y'all seeing that hat? And look at my man. Look how smooth he is. Just cold blooded, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Look. Make me proud you got my name, bruh. That's a badass hat, y'all. No matter how you slice it, no matter how you look at it or think about it, that's a badass hat. And that's just one of them. My man got one hell of a collection of pieces. Um, and
I just want everybody to know that all my hats are one of a kind, block the old fashioned way, hand sewn, no machines involved. I don't use any glue. I don't have hats sitting stacked up that come from China. No, they're all originated from scratch right here. You know what I mean? Tailored to fit your head. Custom just for you. You could look on the page. Any hat you see can be changed the color or the stature of the hat to suit yourself. We do custom over here. So just want to be clear about that. So when you call and people want to know how much it costs, it's custom price. There's a custom price that goes along with it. But you're going to be getting custom quality as well. You know,
you ain't got to worry about seeing nobody else in it.
that's what I'm talking about. I hate to put on something, walk around the corner, and where three or four people got on the same hat. Not at old school roster style. It don't happen like that here.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. Look. I love when I could give another brother they props, man. You got it going on, fella. I love what you do. Some bad stuff right there. Um,
Appreciate
so I mean, man, give the people, man. Well, tell the people how they can reach you, how they can get a hold of you, man, and give us a little. You out in California, right?
Yeah, I'm out in California, but I got a Texas number that I'm
Oh,
working
do
off
you?
of. But it's all the same. I
Okay.
ship all over the world. I insure your package for the price that you pay for. You get a tracking number, plus you'll get a copy of your shipping receipt, and it's beautifully wrapped, protected, so when it gets to you, it's not damaged or anything like that. I try to make my turnaround time, try to keep it within a 2 week time frame from the time you make your initial payment to the time I ship it out. And we try to be like Burger King over here. We kind of let you have it your way.
Man, that's impressive, bro. That's impressive. Well,
You can reach me. You can
go
follow
ahead.
me on
Go ahead.
Instagram. On Instagram at OLDS Cool, Old School Rasta Style. You can follow me on Facebook. under Brian Forbes.
Y'all
Feel
heard
free
that.
to email me, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I possibly can.
Old school roster style on Instagram. My man got a Facebook page. And no, that is not a typo y'all are seeing on the screen. This man's name is Brian Forbes. See, we got a lot of people coming into the room right now. You know what I'm saying? Brian Forbes and Brian Forbes live right now on your screen. And y'all check my man out. Go to his Facebook page, Brian Forbes. Go to his old school roster page on Instagram. Check out his work. I'm telling you, you'll be there all day looking at hats because the man got a hell of a collection, and they all bad. For all man, just anything you can imagine, badass hats. That's all I can say. The Black Hatter, y'all. That's the Black Hatter. So, well, look, Brian, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate everything. Thank you so much for coming in. Is there anything on, you know what, before I let you go, give people who are interested in becoming entrepreneurs a piece of advice. Because, you know, the funny thing about this pandemic that we just went through, a lot of people started businesses. They keep talking about how a lot of people are not returning to the workforce and that kind of thing. A lot of people learned how to become entrepreneurs during this time. Give us some insight, man. Tell us what an entrepreneur should know coming into the game.
Um, through personal experience, I will say this right here. Entrepreneur has to know that you're going to do a whole lot of stuff. You're going to do a whole lot of work that nobody's going to see.
Mm,
You're not going to get patted on the back. You're not going to get congratulated. You're not going to make money like you think you're going to make.
hmm
But you got to keep working. 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 Then you'll get paid. Then you won't get paid. Then you'll get paid. Then you won't get paid. Then you'll get paid. Then you'll get paid. Then you'll get paid. But you got to keep working. You got to keep working. Even though it seems like you're not getting paid, like you're going to make it, like you're not going to make it, keep working. Because if you stop, you drop. That's where failure sets in. You stop.
I got to use that one. You stop, you drop. I love that, brother. I love that because it is so, so true. Ask me how I know. But I really love the part where you saying you going to make money and then you not. And if man,
Yep.
no truer words about entrepreneurship have been spoken. And the other thing is, and I'm going to add to that by saying that there are going to be days when you're doing what you do and you're going to be asking yourself, why are you doing it? There's going to be days where you're going to be hacking away at this thing and you're going to be thinking, man, I ain't getting where I want to go. But you got to keep going. If you got love for what you do, you got to keep hacking away at it. And yes, you know, people make the mistake of thinking that because you're in business for yourself or you being an entrepreneur, that somehow life gets easier. No, life gets harder.
No,
You're going to do
it gets
twice the
harder.
work. You're going to do
It
twice
gets
the work.
harder.
Go ahead.
It
Tell it.
gets harder. It gets harder, and you have to work more hours. I work more hours than I did when I was working out there on the man's job. You know what I mean? But I look at it like this right here. I'm doing what I love. So when you're doing what you love, you're not working. People need to get this. When you do what you love, you're not working. I can vouch for this. I love making hats. So I enjoy doing it. So it's not a job to me. After a certain amount of time, anything gets a little tedious and starts to get on your nerve because to get better, you have to stretch and try yourself. You got to take it to the next level. You got to continue taking it to the next level. So but it all comes back to the final saying, if you stop, you drop. You got to keep pushing. You got to keep pushing.
Man, I think I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. If you stop, you drop. I'm going to send you one. That's your quote right there, Jack. I got to have that. You stop, you drop. I love that. Yeah, that's definitely what's happening. Um, so look, B, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming on. You are a highlight for me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always good to get to talk to other entrepreneurs and people who actually understand the game. A lot of people when they come into this, they don't understand some of the stuff you're gonna go through. You're gonna spend money, you're gonna waste money, you're gonna lose money.
Yep.
In the end, you're gonna make money. But you gotta, like you said, that love is what makes the difference. Without that love, man, you don't even waste your time. I've watched people go out here, man, and take out business loans and all kind of crazy stuff. and then they try to figure out why they not successful. You're not successful because you don't truly love what you do, because a real love of what they do, they start out with nothing. And that's a crazy philosophy maybe that I have, but every business that I've ever started, I started with my own money. I never, and don't get me wrong, yeah, it would have been nice to have some seed money, or have a company that would, a bank that would loan me some money to start a business. That would have been great. But the fact of the matter is, most banks, they ain't really fooling with a bunch of black entrepreneurs. We got to jump through 10 times the amount of hoops the white folks got to jump through to get that paper. And then, but the way I always looked at it was, when I'm doing something that I love, it's just as an example, this podcast. Man, I got thousands of dollars tied up in this. I don't make a lot of money from it, but I do it because I love doing it. I do it because it provides a service to the people. And like one of my guests on my show over the weekend, when I was interviewing some people at an event, and one of the people in the event, a real positive brother, man, out in Vegas, and he told me, he's like, man, it's about service. And that is so profound to me, because when you're doing what you love, you don't mind serving. You don't mind serving up what you got, because you love it so much that you want other people to be a part of it and enjoy what you have. At some point, you're going to get paid for what you love. You're going to recoup your losses, your blood, your pain, your sweat, your tears. You're gonna get it back, but you can't do that by stopping. You stop, you drop.
Yeah.
You keep that thing going.
Jay-Z said it real well. He said, don't do it for the money, do it for the love of it, and the money will come.
That's it. Them words to live by right there. Period, point blank. Those are definitely words to live by. So that's something for all y'all to remember. Anybody who thinks that they want to try something or be an entrepreneur or get out here in the world and do something different, you can. You can do. Everybody has a talent. Everybody has a skill. It's your job to figure out what it is. It's your job to make sure that you are living up to your fullest potential to do whatever it is you're supposed to be doing. And it don't necessarily mean you got to be an entrepreneur, but everybody has a gift. Use it. For real. Some of us are just a little more gifted than others. Right, Brian?
You know that, Vic. You know that.
Once again, though, let me say, family, all y'all out here in Black Factor land, what you're seeing in front of you is not a typo. This man's name is Brian Forbes. The two Brians are on today, and we're giving you entrepreneurial gifts. Y'all need to take them, write them down, do whatever you need to do with them, but we got them for you. Brian, is there anything you want to leave the people with? You good?
Hit me up, old school roster style. Get yourself a nice custom creation today. Don't delay.
My man. All right, Brian, man, I appreciate you, baby. We're going to get up out of here, and I'm going to holler back at you real soon. I appreciate you. And you can always go back yourself, man, and check out the show over there on YouTube or live on my Facebook page. The other Brian Forbes. You know how it go.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you have a good night, brother. I appreciate you. We're going to talk again. Peace out.
All right. Peace out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have just met the other Brian Forbes. I like that dude. That man got some badass hats, y'all. I'm going to just put it to you like that. You need to check him out. Check him out. So, while we're talking about entrepreneurs and these other business entities, I'm going to bring up a couple more. Now, normally, y'all know how we always hear about all of the different liquor companies. There's always somebody famous. All the famous folks is always the ones that everybody make a big deal out of. But there are a lot of people who are not so famous, and they are also having some really nice businesses. And here's one just as an example. This is Uncle Nearest Premium Whiskey, founded in 2017. The founder's name is Fawn Weaver, and the whiskey is named after the formerly enslaved man Nathan Nearest, a.k.a. the Good Father of Tennessee whiskey. Green, who taught at Young Jack Daniel. See, now y'all, I don't know if you heard this story before, but this is the guy who taught Jack Daniels how to make whiskey. Okay, taught Jack Daniel the craft of distilling You can tour grounds if you're in Tennessee. It's for sale in many liquor stores. Now, there's a story behind um, the Jack Daniels whiskey brand. There was a black man who taught them the recipe and how to make the Jack Daniels whiskey. Well, this company that is here now is named after that man who taught Jack Daniels how to make Jack Daniels whiskey. So you, instead of buying Jack Daniels, y'all, you can always get you some Uncle Nearest. You dig? It is Black History Month, y'all. Don't play no games. Y'all know where we at. You know what it is. That's what we doing. We talking about black folks, black entrepreneurs. You know, people that make this thing happen, the movers and the shakers, baby. You know. Okay, so now here's another good one. The Beauty Bakery. Okay. Now, the Beauty Bakery, founded in 2011 by Kashmir Nicole. The owner is health conscious and research driven about products she used in her product after having breast cancer. Health stuff, y'all. Health, beauty, health and beauty. You know how health and beauty are supposed to go together? Well, they do it here. The brand is very involved in social justice causes, including sugar homes, which support orphan children worldwide. Now, for those of y'all who have been on my show in past weeks, and you've seen my co-host, producer daughter, who's always on here with me, she was wearing Beauty Bakery. Someone actually was asking about her makeup on the show, and this is the company that whose product she was actually wearing. So these are people that we support here at the Black Factor, just so you know. Next we have Hall's Homemade Syrup. Now, I'm only able to get their Facebook page up, but let's see. There we go. Hall's Homemade Syrup, y'all. Now, y'all know we always buying Aunt Jemima and all them other people's stuff, but we have a man here, Mr. Hall. Founded in 1984, George W. Hall. The syrup is seasonal, and you have to get it in the fall when the sugar cane is harvested. Homemade syrup using the old traditional method of cooking called open evaporation. Black folk syrup, y'all. I wonder, I've never had this one, but I wonder if it tastes like Alaga or is it the sweet type? Well, who knows? Okay, you know I'm following y'all. You know I'm following y'all's feed, y'all's comments too. So y'all stick with me. All right. So Hall's syrup, homemade syrup. Y'all check them out. Go to their Facebook page, Hall's Homemade Syrup on Facebook, and you can send a message. I guess if we get some, we can get it shipped in. You coming to join me? Uh-oh, here come the producer lady, y'all. Look out. One of the producer ladies. Come on in here. Get in where you fit in. Let me get you right. Come on. Join the show. Why don't ya? There she is. All right. Hey, producer lady.
What's up? What's up?
How you doing tonight?
Doing well, doing well.
Good, good. Fantastic. Okay.
All right, so I was already at work when I'm off, but now I heard you talking about Mr. Hall.
Yes, Hall's homemade syrup.
Okay, so did you talk about how you can only get that seasonal?
Yes.
So I just wanted to drop the little dime in. We can buy certain, 24 hours a day, 365 days out of the year. And the gentleman said that it's because they mass producing stuff, but he said years ago, 40, 50 years ago, maybe even longer, you only ate stuff with syrup in a certain time of the year during the fall and the winter because that's the only time you could process it. But now we put chemicals and
but he sticks to the program.
He sticks to the original formula, from like how our great grandparents used to use it.
Dig that.
So
okay, wait a minute. Let's see. Let's pull up a picture here.
And you can find him on Facebook.
There you go. Hall's Homemade Syrup. ribbon cane made from 100% ribbon cane juice, made by George Hall.
And his family used to produce the sir. He went
All
to
natural.
he went to the military, and then when he came out of the military, when he retired from the military, he came back and started doing what his family used to do.
Very cool. All right. So next we have, I talked about Beauty Bakery. That was your thing. You should have been here for that.
Oh yeah, I was trying my best to get here.
Were you?
No,
I
couldn't make
apologize.
it. I was like, oh my God, I gotta get over
I'm
there.
sorry. I should have waited.
And I heard you mention about the lipstick. I think several people was asking that Tatum had on.
Yeah.
One of those wine colors she had on. I think Regina's on here. Is Regina on there? Regina ended up buying that lip color.
Smiling happily to join the show from YouTube says Michelle Cream Syrup is black owned as well. Oh, okay. That's
What's the name of
another
it?
one. Michelle Cream.
Is that the lady that's in Chicago?
Over to the mic, baby.
Oh, is that the lady that's in Chicago that's in South Holland? Because it's another black lady in Chicago, well, South Holland, that makes some too. But I think hers had chemicals in it. That's why we didn't want to mention that.
All right. So now we have Estelle Colored Glassware. Founder Stephanie Summerson Hall, inspired by her grandmother who liked to go antiquing in her South Carolina town. Company is named for her grandmother, vintage-inspired pastel and jewel-tone glass company, offering hand-blown glasses and cake stands.
Wow.
Founder hopes these pieces can be heirlooms for buyers. Now, how about that? If you could have an heirloom created by a black company that can be passed down for generations in
That's
your family
nice.
of glass. It's like Tiffany glass,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, I think a lot of people's great-grandparents and grandparents used to have those china cabinets with the pretty glasses in there. And
Yeah.
then when grandma
When's the last
died,
time
everybody
I don't
be
think
fighting over
nobody
the stuff in the china cabinets.
I don't think anybody in our generation has a china cabinet. Is it just
no,
me?
It was your grandmother. That was it, and she was 96.
Yeah, my grandmother.
That's the last person I know with a china cabinet.
Right.
Make sure y'all show the glasses.
Yes,
We're
we're showing the
showing
glasses.
Show the cake. You gotta show the cake.
The cake
show
stand.
the cake stand.
Yeah. I wanna
And think
get
about
to
that. When how you go to the churches, they always had the older ladies had the nice, pretty cake stands, but you don't even see people using that anymore.
Made in China.
Now look at that. Those are beautiful.
What'd you say?
People used to say made in China or not having such formal.
She said-
dinner and stuff
she's-
like that.
She said that people are used to having it made in China and they're not
Now
nice and
Jaquilla
formal.
Hughes says she has one.
Oh,
Very
really?
good. Very good. Okay.
How she likes it. How do they tell her?
How do you like?
Tell us how you like
yeah.
it. Now these cake stands. Now think about this. And these are beautiful,
They
but
are.
it's amazing.
And you
like-
get a nice color.
Oh, how many people still bake? I'm just saying.
I don't know. I haven't
you know.
baked since my kids was in high school. I don't know.
And she has a beautiful line of work. Look at those glasses. Those are really nice.
Yeah, I love glasses too. I want some champagne glasses. Look at that.
Yeah,
That's a nice.
beautiful
Go on,
stuff.
girl.
We might have to order some of her.
What's the journals look like? Let's see what the journals.
That's what I'm on now.
Oh.
Journal.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, stemware. Let's check that out. Okay, that's what we saw in the beginning. Okay, yeah, she has some really beautiful stuff. We're gonna have to check her out.
Nothing like a nice real glass. When you ding.
Oh, Jaquilla says she's got a china cabinet. Okay, yeah, cause her mama did. Okay,
Okay.
that's all right.
Uh-oh. Kim said her mom has a china cabinet too. Okay.
Yeah. See, that's older generation stuff. Like, I think I would. It would have to be because I love Art Deco. We love contemporary furniture. I would have to have a contemporary, but I would like to have one. Martha Williams says she has two. Martha, I know you. I bet you the ones you got are old too. I bet you got them from
It's
back in
cousin
the.
Martha.
Yeah, cousin
Okay.
Martha. Look, because my grandmother and great grandmother and her mother, and that's something that that was a family thing. Everybody had a china cabinet.
Yeah.
So I bet Martha does.
My
have to.
great-grandmother
And
had
I
a
bet
china
you,
cabinet.
and I'm willing to bet you, Martha's got some old school glass in them things too.
She said she has two.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a beautiful thing. All right,
She has gift cards too. Interesting. Remember back in the day, everybody used to send Christmas cards out and birthday cards. A few of my friends have been sending me Christmas cards lately. I guess people going back to Christmas cards.
now here's a really good one, and this is something that I think we should all look into. This is True, okay? True Laundry Detergent, established in November of 2012. Veteran-owned corporation, headquartered in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
ATL.
Atlanta
in the
got a
building.
lot of black-owned businesses
Now,
too.
I think this is good. Let's see what kind of products they have.
Okay.
Okay, they've got multiple different types. Plant-based fabric softener. See, all of these companies they do natural and organic too. You know, so that's a good thing. Um, let's see, detergent for sensitive skin, 100 and
Oh
low
yeah,
combo.
you have newborn babies, little kids, that's real good to
Right.
use for that too, along with
Yeah.
adults with a sensitive skin.
Endorsed by Ricky Smiley. Ha ha.
Okay.
See, y'all, we gotta start.
They
we
got
gotta
the thing up with the
we gotta
black
support.
history.
Where
No, it went
Oh.
through. It's gone.
we gotta support our folks, y'all. Now, the next one is the Claire Paint Company. Launched in 2018, founder Nicole Gibbons, who is an interior designer, felt that the paint shopping experience had become stale and that she had more to offer.
Wow.
So she created an entire company just for the sake of being able to purchase paint.
I bet she got some bright
Let's
colors.
see.
You know, black folks, we like color.
Yeah. Well, look at those. Those are nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that yellow.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
pink is
beautiful
cute.
stuff.
It's like a pinkish mauve.
Mm-hmm. Interior paint colors. Okay. Yeah, she got some
Nice.
nice stuff going on here.
Nice.
But once again, black-owned companies. Did y'all know that in my
Oh,
audience?
check that out. That she doesn't have it's a couple chemicals she doesn't have in her paint like other paints.
Okay. Premium zero VOC paint in designer culture. Curated colors you'll love. Okay, so that means it's safe usage type stuff.
And then she has the self priming in there too.
That's kind of like that product that you put down.
Remember, I used to have the house in Memphis we put down. I
Yeah.
always put it on the
Yeah.
wall.
Oh,
When people
yeah.
come in with the light switch and it,
Right, yeah.
it has the. And remember, the house
Especially
had
that.
pink in it. We bought a house and the whole house looked like somebody
It looked
dipped
like
it in
Pepto-Bismol threw up in there or something.
So the walls was pink and it was killing me with the primer. And we had to end up buying some good primer. So yes, this paint has self primer in it. So then that cuts out one of those steps because
Cuts
otherwise
out
you
a-
got to put
cuts
the
out a
primer on
coat.
then the paint.
Yeah.
In that case, we had to put 2 primers on in the paint. So this
Now,
has the
I want
primer
to
in it.
ask the audience, did y'all know that in years past, around the turn of the century, the early 1900s, did you all know that there were a couple of black-owned automotive companies?
Yeah, I saw that.
A couple of
Before.
companies that actually created vehicles that were of very high quality. Most of those companies went out of business either right before or during World War II.
Isn't that sad? And there's no black-owned
Yeah. Well,
manufacturers.
Well,
of
but here's
automotives now.
right, no, but here's the thing.
It's
during that-
2022.
Well, most of them got put out of business,
I know, but it's 2022. There's
baby.
nobody. It's
But
this
but, but
wild.
but you got to understand that during the time when the automotive industry was new and coming out, and right after World War II, you got to remember companies like GM and Ford and Jeep, they all made a lot of money off the war, and they became such powerhouses that they were able to effectively shut down anybody else who was even thinking about trying to create an automobile. And needless to say, black folks was definitely going to be not in the running because they shut down white people who literally were trying to make, what was the guy's name who created the car that was so futuristic and so efficient that they tried to make it, they made a clown out of him and tried to shut him
It
down.
was a movie about
Yeah.
him. I can't remember.
It slips me. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it.
Somebody Black Factor might know. Your Black Factor audience is super smart.
Yes, they are. I have a highly intelligent Black Factor audience. Now, here's another good one. Tinky Poo Diapers, y'all. Black-owned diaper company.
Okay, I didn't know that
Now,
existed.
y'all know what diapers cost these days,
And
right?
look at the prices.
Exactly.
I just want to buy some diapers for somebody. Look,
Right.
Look at that. Those prices are nice.
Founder Nadia Spencer, plant-based, baby-friendly, and environmentally friendly diapers.
Oh.
They come in cute colors and feature black babies and African design prints.
Oh my God.
On the diapers, each little
That's so nice.
each diaper has
Okay, well now we gotta buy diapers for everybody, somebody's
Right.
babies. Oh, and I love the name Tinky Poo. That's
right.
so
Look at
cute.
that. That was like a kente cloth,
Aw.
tribal. Look at that. That is so neat. Look, got the wipes.
Oh wow. And
Backpack.
the prices are really
The
good.
prices are great.
I mean, how much
Y'all
is that backpack?
If y'all know, $59.
That's
it's
really
a,
nice.
it's a baby bag. Because I'm telling you now, I know what diapers are. Cost a grip. They was costing a grip from back in the
I
day.
bought some for somebody for a baby shower. I think they was like $25, $35.
Jaquilla Hughes said DeLorean. No, DeLorean actually was able to create his company. But the problem with DeLorean, great car, very interesting car. The problem with him was that his price point, I think, was high enough that it kept people from being able to make the car, buy the car. And with manufacturing, you got to remember too, in the United States, it's very difficult to hire people in the manufacturing, period, because of the wages that people expect working in the manufacturing industry, which is part of the reason why most of the car manufacturers have all relocated basically offshore. Now, people talk about Detroit, but Detroit is nothing like it used to be. And the funny thing about the car manufacturing industry now is that, and I know this to be a fact because I haven't been in trucking, there was a time when I actually would travel into Canada and pick up loads of items like rear ends for cars, seats, different things, and transport them all the way across the United States down into Mexico, where they have the assembly plants, and they will put these cars together and then transport them back into the United States for us to consume. So very much, and then you got to also remember too that the number one car manufacturer in America now, I believe, is Toyota. It's no longer any of the American-made car companies. So the way the automotive industry is now, or by the time DeLorean actually started to create vehicles, there was no big, it wasn't a big deal. I mean, he made one car, one model, one type. And you either had the money for it or you didn't. Then, not to mention the fact that I think the car was plagued with a few different issues. But it also operated off of a General Motors power plant. So GM still kind of had their hand in it. So I
could tell he worked on cars because he could go on and on all day about the car thing. But look at that. Read that little thing about the diapers. It's so cute. Everybody need to buy their grandbaby some diapers.
Finally, a diapering experience that supports babies from mind to behind.
I
like
love
that.
it.
That's cute.
It.
That's very cute. Yeah.
So write these names down, you guys.
Yep. Or go back in the show and check them out.
Right. Share and subscribe.
Okay.
Hey, so, Marilyn.
The next company is Bespoke Benny. It is a interior design company. And the founder is British Guyanan. And she creates lampshades over gloves,
that's old
aprons,
school.
Blankets, and bedding. Okay. Yeah, that is old. That's real.
So we got the dishes, and we talked about the china cabinets, which is old school. So is everybody bringing a comeback?
Aprons and oven gloves. Let's check that out. Oh wow.
Oh wow, yeah, those are
beautiful
nice
stuff. Oh yeah.
Okay, just like the party we went to this weekend with the African thing.
All the African themes. That's hot.
You know, your mother was remember when the kids was little? She used to always make me the aprons and the mitts to go with
Tyler
it.
still has.
Yeah,
some
I think baby girl.
Okay, they even got bedding. Baby, you have to order.
Yeah, them some nice sheets.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, what
you
color?
Have to order some of those.
I think I like the red.
I think we're
ones.
gonna be we'll be shopping with this company for sure.
I wonder what's the thread count. Can we see what the thread count on any of these sheets are?
Good point. I don't know. Let's see.
Cause I can't do no 200 thread count sheets. They too dry.
It doesn't say. Well, at least it doesn't say immediately. So, let's check the About Us page. Let's see. Of course, that was bedding, so I don't know. I guess we'll have to look into that.
Well, I swear I love the Black Factor family because I'm telling you, we had shout out to Chicago Bite, Miss Dr. Hyde.
Yes,
she sent me a few companies.
Here in San Antonio. Doing the thing.
Tater Tot. I had a lot of people that gave us some info.
And I wish we had the time and the resources to just go on and on and on about all the black businesses.
Well, it's your show, and you can always every Wednesday give one or two.
Yeah, I could do that.
That's the beauty when it's your own show.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Okay, producer lady.
Sorry.
No, it's fine, baby.
I could cuss.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you can cuss. Harlem Candle Company, founded in 2014.
Wow,
the founder, Terry Johnson. Company began in her kitchen. Now, Terry partners to produce beautifully scented candles that celebrate the Harlem Renaissance. Now I like that.
Yeah.
Man,
I
look,
love
do y'all?
candles.
What do y'all know about the Harlem Renaissance? I love the Harlem Renaissance. That was I think a good time. It kind of makes you wish you were alive during that time. Okay, we can't. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see.
Look at got
Look
Frederick Douglass back there.
Oh yeah.
And she has journals too.
Oh, it's called Frederick. That candle.
Okay.
Very cool.
I love candles. I hope they have nice scents.
Wow.
Are they soy candles?
I
Are they
don't know.
chemical free?
Brand new, the essence of citrus suede. That's the Frederick. Oh wow. Okay, so let's see what she's got here. Oh wow, she's got one called Langston.
Josephine.
Man,
Okay, tobacco. Amber
Oh.
smells really good. Okay.
I like this.
Oh, she has the diffusers.
Okay.
Her price is a little, they okay.
Well, you want good stuff, you got to pay
Yeah.
good money.
I mean, it's
I
better.
mean-
Her prices is better than them Nordstrom candles.
Yeah, she's got room sprays. Let's see, candles, gift cards, matches, gift boxes.
Wow. I
Let's
love
see.
the names.
look,
Love
Lady
Renaissance.
Day. I want to see what that looks like.
Okay.
Huh.
I love the names.
Okay, a candle called Lady Day.
Wow,
all
it's
right.
got Billie Holiday. I love it.
Oh, let's see.
Isn't it nice? Can we
About
get some
the Harlem
hearts?
Candle. The Harlem Candle Company is a luxury home fragrance brand specializing in scented candles inspired by the richness of Harlem. Founded in 2014 by travel and lifestyle expert Terry Johnson, the Harlem Candle Company is the manifestation of her love affair with fragrance, jazz, and Harlem. I like
Wow.
that.
Hey,
Okay.
Benita,
That's
another one of
all
my
right.
classmates. Benita, I know you would like this. You and Phyllis.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, I like it.
I like the black and white candles. Cool.
Well, oh look, your son joined the feed.
Where? I can't see that.
My
Hi,
young
son.
my young entrepreneur. See? I've even got all my children are entrepreneurs.
Yes, he colors gym shoes and backpacks and belts. And,
Yes, very very creative young man.
I shouldn't say color. He paints and draws on them.
He's an artist. He's sensitive about his shit.
Okay.
So, and I will complete this round. I will round out this interesting bit of information with myself, Brian Forbes, the other Brian Forbes. And I'm saying that to say that I do so many different things. Let me see. Let me bring up my. Wait a
Benita
minute.
said, "Hey, y'all."
Okay, look, I'm gonna put my stuff up right quick.
That's right.
Couple of my things right quick. See, a lot of y'all don't know because I don't give my resume everywhere I go. But The Black Factor, my book, I'm self-published. If y'all want to read a good book, you can always pick up The Black Factor. It is at my website, bmforbes.com, in the shop section. Now, in case most people don't know this, but this particular photograph right here, let's see, it's kind of cut off because it's on Instagram, but that's called Choices. That's a piece I did. Now it's been, how long has it been now? When did I do that, in 2012? No, I did that in 2002.
No, it was like 2000.
Okay, well,
I think you took the photo in 2000 and then y'all
okay. Well,
published
anyway,
it.
I shot this photo around 2000, 2002. It's pretty popular. It moves around. It's been all over the place, and it is still a bestseller. So that's just one of my things. And then, of course, we have The Black Factor, my book that I wrote several years ago, and I'm looking to put my next ones out here pretty quick. And then you have, well, I don't even have it on
And
here.
everybody that bought the Black Factor is supposed to send pictures so you could go up on the website holding the book.
Right. And, of course, for those of you who don't know, I'm also a jeweler. And we have B. Forbes Gems. That is my...
I have something on,
what?
but I don't.
You
I was
don't?
thinking I had a necklace
You don't,
on,
yeah,
but I
you're
don't.
not rocking my stuff. See how you are? See how you are?
Look,
See
I
how
had
you
to
treat
rush to get over here. This was a long.
I don't
It was
even...
a long walk to get over here.
I'm trying to see if I got some of my own stuff available to show. I don't even know
Let's
if I
go to
do or
your
not. Huh? What?
Instagram.
I can't.
Well, you can show.
This is my other Instagram. The book, I got 2 Instagrams.
You
Yeah,
can
there you
show
go.
that.
See, this piece right here,
Show
this
your
is...
ring.
Yeah, these, I made, all of these pieces right here are created by me. That is black obsidian, you guys, set in sterling silver. And like I was telling my man Brian Forbes earlier, the hat guy, the Black Hatter, that I make jewelry that I want to see, stuff that I like, things that I enjoy. And because I love what I do, it makes it easy for me to accommodate others in the craft. And those are just a couple of the things that we have in terms of entrepreneurship. We own a small trucking company, and the list goes on. We like what we do as entrepreneurs. We like
make
what
t-shirts.
we do. Yeah, we make T-shirts. We have a little small apparel line. You can check that out at quotedlife.com.
Our daughter builds websites,
Yes, my producer lady is a tech genius.
social media.
Social media.
Yeah, she
What do they
sets
call
up
it?
people's companies
Social
with social
media-
medias. She got a lot of hair salons
Social
here in
media
San Antonio.
guru is what she is, and she's a
And a lot of people in Chicago, small business
Yes.
stuff she does. Too.
Yeah, she's been very instrumental in assisting the Black Factor and Inside Stepping to become better. She's done a tremendous amount of work, and that's just what we do.
We got to talk about the entrepreneur, this gentleman who made my hat.
Oh yeah, and this guy is
Well, I can't show y'all my hair because it's tore up. But
it's a badass hat.
Geronimo inspired. He made this hat handmade too. I'm gonna get one of Brian's.
What was the name of that company? He's in
got on
Houston.
Instagram. Yeah,
No, I
it's
can't.
Art,
It's my other one. Art
Indigo is it
Indigo Art. Is that right?
Think.
Indigo Art. I believe that's it. Anyway,
Handmade is Geronimo inspired.
handmade hat.
He was Apache and Native American. No, he was Apache and Mexican. That's what he
yeah,
said.
yeah. Good dude. Makes beautiful, beautiful
And
hats.
Geronimo was Apache
Chief.
chief. Okay.
Right. That's right.
And it's a turkey feather in there.
Right.
That actually came from his turkey farm.
Turkey feather for a turkey.
Mhm.
I went old school on it, y'all.
But this hat is handmade
Call it
also.
a turkey. So,
And definitely all the stepper people on here. You know, steppers love hats. Check out Mr. Brian Forbes.
Jaquilla Hughes, you can go to my t-shirt website. It's called, let me give it to you, Quoted Life. That's QUOTEDLYFE.com. And we've got a line of t-shirts. We've even got steppers t-shirts on there. We've got different quotes. The reason for that name on that particular company, Quoted Life, is because the shirts are designed to have messages. It's designed so that when you wear your shirt, it causes people to think, and it causes people to look at your shirt and go, that's interesting. For the stepper shirts, it's got all that kind of good stuff on, just stepper, like 8-count dropout, University of
Kinda
Stepping,
funny stuff, yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah. So we got a lot of stuff over there. And of course, you can also I have a few T-shirts and my book and my print also available at bmforbes.com in the shop section. That's my other blog page, which I need to update. So that's what happens when you got all this stuff. It's hard to keep up with it all. But we're working on it, because guess what, y'all? I'm starting a new channel in a couple of weeks. It is going to be Silverstone Gems, which will be my jewelry channel, where I will actually be creating jewelry live. So y'all get to check that out. It's going to be fun.
Lynn says she loves the story of Geronimo. I know, he was the beast. That's when I saw the hat. I was like, oh, I got to have it.
Yeah. So I hope we've been instrumental in helping all of you to think about supporting black businesses.
Did we talk about, I heard in the beginning, was it whiskey or cognac that y'all was talking
Whiskey.
about? It was black. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to say it's a
Black-owned whiskey
cognac
company.
too. That's about black.
Uncle Nearest. Let's
we
pull
gotta
that
try
back
that.
up. Yeah, I want to.
Oh, and speaking of here in Texas, we have a black lady who has a winery. I don't know the name, but it's still Black History Month. We'll have it for next week.
Yeah.
I know Regina and I was talking about going there. It's a black winery here, not too far. So you can go and pay to go in and
Uncle
have a few
Nearest.
sips.
Yeah, Uncle Nearest here, for those of you who just tuned in late. Uncle Nearest is the name of the company, but that name Uncle, the name Nearest, that was the man who taught Jack Daniels how to create Tennessee whiskey. So when you see Jack Daniels, you know that Nearest was the man who gave him that recipe and taught him how to distill good whiskey.
Look at that.
So they named this company after that man.
That's awesome. And it's
Black-owned whiskey
1856 and 1864, huh?
Well, I think those are the names. They use those names for the type of alcohol for the different brands.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's an 1856, and the other one's 1884.
We're
And
gonna
one
have
is
to buy
100
some and
proof.
try it.
Yeah, one is 100 proof, another one's 93 proof. So yeah.
93 proof.
Why you say 93 instead of 100? I said the other one was 100 proof. You went woo at the 93.
Yeah.
What you
I'm
trying
just
to
saying
say?
It's not that much of a difference. I'm like, wow, 100.
Oh, it's a big difference when you drank it.
They could have went 100 to 75 or something.
100 proof, baby.
This went from 100 to 93.
Yeah, you gonna be you better sip that whiskey.
I think we should buy some and try it.
We should. I agree. Let's try it. Let's check
Oh,
it
and
out.
it is a black cigar company too. The lady up in Dallas works for a cigar company, and she was on her Facebook talking about it was a man. I'm gonna have to get the information.
Yeah,
It was
you
a
should have
black
had the
cigar.
information today. You knew we was
I
doing
just
this
thought
show.
about it now since we on the show.
Yeah. Well, anyway, the whole point of this show, ladies and gentlemen, support black business. Spend your money in your community. Spend your money with your people. Let
Just
the
like
dollar
everybody else.
circulate within our communities multiple times before it leaves. Shop black.
That's pretty good. Did you mention 2020 more businesses started?
Yes,
Okay.
we talked about that. More
Okay.
businesses started during the pandemic than has in a very long time, and a lot of people are taking that chance. They're jumping out there. They're going with it. You know.
Mhm. And isn't it interesting? Like a lot of Haitians and Africans that come over here, you don't really see them working for people. They normally start their own
Yeah,
businesses.
and
Arabic, when they
they
come over, Chinese, they all open their own
yeah,
business.
and they shop with each other.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
that's
You know,
interesting, huh?
They shop with each other, and that's what we need to focus on more. If we want to build any kind of an economic structure or have any kind of economic power, because see, here's the thing: we have economic power, we have voting power. Unfortunately, we do not collectively use it. When asked, J. Edgar Hoover, the head of the FBI during his time, was asked, what is the number one threat to America? And his answer was black unity. I am not making this up. This is not an exaggeration. This is not a paraphrase. Those were his exact words.
Nobody makes up anything on the Black Factor. We all
No,
do research.
everything is vetted. You can look that up for yourself. Now, for a man who was so divisive, who actually had his hand in the deaths of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, who infiltrated every black power, black progressive organization for the purpose of the betterment of black people, he had his hand in it all the way from his time from the 1930s, moving forward into the 70s. He is the reason why Fred Hampton was assassinated. And the reason that happened was because Fred Hampton had the ability to bring people together, not just black people, all people. The number one threat to America during that time, in the words of J. Edgar Hoover, head of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, was black unity. When we shop with each other, when we spend our money and our time with one another, and we collectively operate in a capacity that is beneficial to us as an entire people, we are dangerous to the status quo. We have to remember that. And we have to operate in that. You have anything left here?
Right now, just drop a little dime. Right now, a lot of franchises are looking for African Americans to join their team. So, what is it?
Think about a
Baskin
franchise,
Robbins
y'all.
and Dunkin' Donut. Right now, application is real simple. You might make about 40,000 a month.
What do you have to? How much? Usually, when these franchises are looking for people, don't they have different buy-ins or something like that?
I just looked at the application because a friend of mine is actually applying for it, and she's in Chicago. And the application seemed quite simple. I didn't see anything about a buy-in. I'm sure it is. I don't know how much it is.
Yeah, you gotta come up with
I
some
want
of
to
that.
say I remember her telling me 10 or only $20,000.
And that's actually not bad.
Yeah, it was the Dunkin' Donut Baskin Robin one was kind of inexpensive. And then I know she was looking up Chick-fil-A, but I don't know the info on the Chick-fil-A one yet. But I do know a couple of different companies.
Are there any
looking for
Chick-fil-A's in
minorities.
Chicago? I don't think
I
there's
never
any
seen a
Chick-fil-A's in
Chick-fil-A
Chicago.
See,
That would be
there's one.
man.
Hey Leah.
That would be a
Hey,
banger
Sharon.
right there. That
So-
would be a good one.
Yeah, you might want to. Hey, that's right. We need a Chick-fil-A right on Stony Island. That would be
Ooh,
great.
man, you wouldn't be able to. Man, that thing would be packed.
So right now, black Americans need to look into franchises.
Hey, Gabby. Gabby said yes, there is. She said there is a Chick-fil-A there. Okay.
Where? Not on no Stony Island. She
Somebody
talking
just
about
said on
Chicago.
State.
On State Street downtown. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Very good.
Yeah. So anyway, a lot of the franchises are looking for more minorities to
And Tanner
join
said
their
it's one by
team.
the school.
Oh,
That's
really?
downtown, yeah. Orland Park and
Oh, that's right. I
Homewood.
remember when I had a class reunion, it was a Chick-fil-A in
Okay.
the water tower because I had gift cards in the bags for one of them dogs.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But it ain't one on the south side.
No, we
See?
need one on the
Now,
south
need to
side.
be one on the south side. South side.
So, entrepreneur folks might want to look into a franchise.
Rochella says there's one on Pulaski on 95th. Okay.
Is that considered Chicago though? Is that Evergreen? What
no,
area is that?
Pulaski. That's further. That's back over.
The 95th and Pulaski. What's in
Tanner
Chicago?
said Chick-fil-A only in the suburbs.
Well, here in San Antonio, they everywhere.
Yeah, we got one right down the
Oh,
street.
you know what Chicago needs? A Cane's chicken. But I don't know Chicago
Damn,
people
it's too
probably
late
wouldn't like.
too, ain't it? I
They
got a
probably
taste
wouldn't
for a
like.
shake right
They probably
now.
wouldn't like Cane's chicken.
I got a taste for
Chick-fil-A
one of them.
closes at 10
One of them. Really, I'm going to get me a shake. I'm going to get me a cookies and cream.
Mm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for tuning in. We appreciate
Black
you.
History Month, entrepreneurs. Let's all go buy some whiskey and try it, and let's all do a Black Factor
Well,
story
look,
on how
Gabby
the
said they got
whiskey
canes
tastes.
too.
Oh, y'all got canes there? Okay.
Okay, that's what's. I had canes today for lunch. Ain't that something? Ha ha.
Most black people don't like canes.
Really? That's
Oh,
unfortunate. Oh well.
Love
All right.
you too. But Brian Forbes with them hats. You know steppers like hats. You got to get some hats.
Yeah, for those of y'all who just tuned
And a
in,
custom hat to fit your head right.
you missed the interview with Brian Forbes.
Yeah.
No,
Go
not
back.
me.
You can go back.
Brian Forbes.
Right. You can go back and go to YouTube and
Yeah.
watch Brian
That
Forbes.
man makes some bad hats, man. Let me tell you. All the way out there in Cali.
Yep, he greedy, Gabby. Yep.
All right, Gabby. Don't make me come. Don't make me come
Well,
there.
I think I need a shot of whiskey. Any black owned tequila companies?
I don't
That's
know.
my favorite tequila.
Why didn't you look them up? You just thought about it.
I was at work. I
Dang
didn't have
on it.
time. I just thought of it now looking at the whiskey.
All right, we gotta go.
All right.
It's time to go.
Peace out, Black Factor family. We love you guys.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate you.
Yes, Leah. Look him up, Brian Forbes. Girl, you're gonna love his hat. You and your man can get matching hats.
Leah, just go right on Facebook and type in Brian Forbes, and you will see a guy. You can go on Instagram, Rasta. What was it? Rasta. Doggone it.
Go back to YouTube and watch.
You go-
He's on the very beginning of the
Right.
show.
Rasta hat. Anyway, the Black Hatter. Go right on Facebook. Type in Brian Forbes, not me. There's another guy on there. You'll see him. He's wearing a tall hat. Click on that and check that man out. That man got some bad hat. You will literally spend an hour or more going down his page just looking at his hats. They're all one of a kind, all original, and I'm talking about custom made for you, badass hats. If I wasn't growing my hair back out, I would be.
It's
I
just
would
a
be
custom hat. So you can have your hair and have a hat this time, baby. Because it's going to measure your little fat head, and then we got the
And
hair
then what
on there.
we take my hair and do this right here and then put the hat on.
It's a custom hat.
Is that what happened?
So it'll fit any size head.
Thank you, Tanner. Old school Rasta style. That's right. Old school Rasta style.
Tanner, don't you look at the hats.
Tanner, you can get you a hat, man.
No,
Daddy got you. Look, hey, I like my man to look fly. Don't play no games. That's my son.
I'm not investing in hat. Wait a minute. Oh, she loves some tequila too. I thought we found a black-owned tequila
All right,
company.
forget it. You ain't ready to go. Let's find a black-owned tequila company.
I
Hold
don't
on,
think
let's
it's
see.
any. I think they all.
Well, we getting ready to find out.
They gonna probably be all Mexican owned. Even though still our folks of color.
Black-owned
Oh, shit.
tequila, Maryland, Detroit. Oh yeah, they got a whole. Look at that. Look at
Oh,
that.
my
Look at that.
God.
Don't tell me DC. Oh yeah.
The black folks
Black
got it going
woman.
on. When did
Let's
it open?
get this one. Let's see. Blackbusiness.com. Meet the first black woman to solely
Damn, a
own a tequila
woman too.
brand.
All right.
Hold on, we getting ready to
I'm
pull her
ordering
up.
me some tequila.
Since y'all don't want to go nowhere, we're gonna do it like this right here. Boom, look at that. Meet the first black woman to solely own a tequila brand.
That should have been me since I love tequila so much.
Tiffany
Okay,
Hainsworth, the founder
Go
and
on,
owner
Tiffany.
of Tea Capri Tequila, has made history as the first black woman to solely own a tequila brand. All right, we need to look her up. Hainsworth, who is based in
There we
Maryland
go,
and worked
Leah.
for the federal government for almost 30 years, decided to become an entrepreneur after a car accident.
bam. Wow.
She said at the time she wanted to do something different, something fun. She started out making gummy bears made from liquor brands as well as the wine and other gourmet treats. Eventually, she made her lifetime dream of owning a tequila brand come true to life. In 2018, she started researching the process of making tequila and eventually founded a distillery in Guadalajara, Mexico.
Go.
Despite the government warnings to avoid the city due to high crime rates, Hainsworth pushed through the business and even worked together with the local Mexican farmers in harvesting crops needed to produce tequila.
Go on, sister.
It was important to me to pay homage to a product that I was producing, she told NBC News. I didn't want to just slap my name on a bottle and say I have a liquor brand. Since then, Hainsworth has become a successful entrepreneur. Her tequila brand is being sold in various stores throughout the state of Maryland, and she is hoping to make it an international brand one day. It makes me feel like anything is possible for women, anything is possible for minorities,
That's right,
Hainsworth
girl.
said. You just have to focus, put your mind to it, and stay at it.
Okay, so everybody call
For
your
more
local
information-
liquor store.
For more information about Tea Capri Tequila, visit teacapritequila.com.
Go on, baby.
That's
You found that.
CAPRITEQUILA.com. Check her out.
So everybody can call their local liquor store and state.
Right, and ask for
For that
tequila,
tequila.
and then they'll call and say, where is this stuff? That way they'll bring it in. That's how you do that. You go, you got to make them, you got to create a demand for the product, and then the product comes to you. Boom.
That's right. I
Go
like
ahead,
that.
girl.
I like that.
All right. So we know it's possible. We know it's out there. And yes, there are others. Baltimore Brothers, DC. Let's see.
Do you get anybody black making owning marijuana companies or marijuana farms?
I'm sure there are. But, yeah, anyway.
All right.
I know we can keep going. You want to
know.
do this all night,
Nope,
don't you?
we done.
No,
We
you want
done.
to keep going.
We
What you want?
done.
What you want to do now?
We done.
you just want to keep going. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out and hanging out with us and kicking it. This is about black entrepreneurship,
Black History Month.
Black
The
History,
Factor.
Black
It's
History Month.
365
That's
days.
right. The Black Factor does Black History 365 days out the year. So just know that if you just got a need or a hankering for some Black history, you can always come to the Black Factor. You can go and check us on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe. Don't forget on Facebook to hit them like buttons. Don't forget to hit them share buttons. Don't forget to hit them notifications so when we come on, you know what to do. You know what it is, y'all.
Tanner must want some. He said, "Good night, parents. Love you."
Uh-oh.
Go get a phone call.
I don't have no money. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
Good night.
And have a fantastic evening. Peace out.
Peace out. Good night.